Hello viewers, welcome back. And in this video, I shall try to talk about a film, and the film name is Pinjar. Pinjar means the literal translation of this word is skeleton. Okay, so Pinjar, it is a 2003 Indian period drama film directed by Chandraprakash Dwivedi, and this film is about the Hindu-Muslim problems or conflict during the partition of India, and it is based on a Punjabi novel of the same name written by Amrita Pritam. Okay, so from the Punjabi novel Pinjar, it was adapted into a Hindi movie or Hindi or Punjabi language movie. And in that movie, Matondkar, Manoj Bajpayee, and Sanjay Suri, they have portrayed the lead roles. And besides critical acclaim, the film has the film has also won critical acclaim from the viewers and critics, and it has also won the National Film Award for Best Feature Film on National Integration. Now, let's try to know about the novel. Pinjar means the skeleton. It is, I have already told you that it is a Punjabi novel that was published in 1950, and it was written by noted poet and novelist Amrita Pritam. It is the story of a Hindu girl, Puro, and she was abducted by a Muslim man, Rashid, and Puro's parents actually refused to accept the defiled girl when she managed to escape from Rashid's home. Then Pinjar is widely considered as one of the most as one of the outstanding works of Indian fiction set during the period of the partition of India. Now let's try to know about the writer Amrita Pritam. She was born on 31st August 1919 and died in 31st October 2005. On 31st October. And she was a Punjabi novelist, essayist, and poet. She had written in Punjabi and Hindi, and she is also a prominent figure in Punjabi literature. She is also the recipient of the 1956 Sahitya Akademi Award. Her body of work, it comprised over 100 books of poetry, fiction, biographies, essays, a collection of Punjabi folk songs, and an autobiography that were all translated into several South Asian and foreign languages. Amrita Pritam, she is best remembered for her poignant poem. The poem name was Aaj Aakha Waris Sahnu. Today I invoke Waris Shah, Ode to Waris Shah, and it is an elegy to the 18th century Punjabi poet. It is also an expression of her anguish over massacres during the partition of India. And as a novelist, her most noted work was Pinjar, and in which she has created her memorable character Puro. And it is an epitome of violence against women, loss of humanity, and ultimate surrender to existential fate. The novel was also made into an award-winning film, Pinjar, in 2003, that we are discussing now. So I would like to say one thing here, that you have to watch the movie, each scene from the beginning to the end, and you have to also read the novel. Then you have to compare. Then you have to also study the film, what kind of thing they have portrayed from the novel. Okay, you have to know about the adaptation theory, what kind of film is made by the filmmaker by this novel, and what kind of acting is done by the actors, and what kind of technical things were done in the movie by the filmmaker, say cinematographer, and all the film productions. That thing you have to know, and then your analysis will come. Okay, now let's go try to know about the film director. The director is Dr. Chandraprakash Dwivedi. He is an Indian actor, film director, and a screenwriter, and he is best known for directing the 1991 television epic Chanakya, in which he has also played a title role of the political strategist Chanakya, and an inspiration for millions. Besides, he has also directed the 1996 television series Mrityunjay, which is based on the life of Karna, and it is one of the main characters of the epic Mahabharata, and he has also won a Screen Videocon Best Director Award for the same. His another major work is the 2003 film that we are now studying, and it is a tragic love story set amidst the Hindu-Muslim tensions during the partition of India, based on Amrita Pritam's novel of the same name. I have already told you who is the director. Director is Chandraprakash Dwivedi, and screenplay is by himself, Chandraprakash Dwivedi, and story is from Amrita Pritam, and it is based in Pinjar by Amrita Pritam, and it is produced by Locky Star Entertainment. It is in the film, many actors were there, like Urmila Matondkar. She is the leading actress or actor, and then Manoj Bajpayee, Sanjay Suri, Kulbhushan Kharbanda, Isha Kopikar, Farida Jalal, Sandali Sinha, Priyanshu Chatterjee, and if you talk about cinematography, then Santosh Thundili, and the film is edited by Ballu Saluja, and music is by Uttam Singh. And the lyrics were from Gulzar, we all know about him, and the film was distributed by 20th Century Fox, and it was released on 24 October 2003, and the running time of the movie was 188 minutes, and the country of the film was India, and languages used in the movie was Hindi and Punjabi. So I have already told you that Pinjar is set in the time of 1947 partition. Now let's try to know what kind of things were shown in the movie, the plot of the movie. So Puro, she is the protagonist of the movie, and Puro is a young woman of Hindu background, and she lives a happy and comfortable life before partition with her own family. And she is engaged to a kind of young man named Ramchand, who is from an upstanding family. While on an outing with her younger sister Rajo, Puro was one day suddenly kidnapped by a mysterious man named Rashid. Okay, so he belongs to a Muslim family. So Rashid's family was has an ancestral dispute with Puro's family. Okay, so Puro's family was Hindu family, and Rashid was from Muslim family. And in the past, Puro's family had made Rashid's family homeless by taking over their property. So Puro's uncle had even kidnapped Rashid's aunt and then released her after raping her. So it is a very brutal thing, right? So the task of exacting revenge is given to Rashid, and his family tells him to kidnap Puro to settle the score. Okay, so in the old time, people were very they were very cruel. So for the revenge, they can do anything, and it is still going on, though it has decreased now, right? So the same thing were going on in the before the partition of India. Okay, and Rashid then goes through with the kidnapping, but cannot bring himself to be cruel to Puro, since he is drawn to her, means he is in love with her. So one night, Puro has managed to escape and return to her parents, but her parents woefully turn her away, means turn their daughter away, and explaining that if Puro were to stay, then Rashid's extended clan would slaughter everyone in their family. So it is now the irony here that when you have gone, or when you are abducted by another religion family, then you are not accepting your own daughter, right? So it is, what can be more tragedy than this thing, right? Then what happened? Then see, Puro left with no support. Then Puro returned to Rashid, who was well aware of Puro's escape. Then he knew she wouldn't be let in her by parents and had been waiting for her nearby. Okay, it's a very lovely movie. I have seen the movie. You please watch the movie, because this, if you will not watch the movie, then literature and cinema, that will be futile. You have to watch the movie. You have to analyze what kind of works are done through adaptation and through technical part of the movie. Then after a few months, Puro's family married their son Trilok to Ramchand's younger sister named Lajo, while Rajo is married to Ramchand's cousin. Meanwhile, Rashid marries Puro, and then they settle into an uneasy routine of husband and wife, during which time Puro becomes pregnant but miscarries. Then the British colonialists leave India and the subcontinent reels under the effects of the partition. Then Ramchand's uncle, cousin, and Rajo, they left for India, and they were safe. Ramchand, on the other hand, his parents and Lajo were caught in the riots. Then Ramchand hurriedly left for India, and his younger sister and mother. His father was already missing. Shortly after Lajo was kidnapped by rioters, Puro met Ramchand, who woefully told her of Lajo's situation. Then Puro found Lajo and helped her escape with Rashid's assistance. Then this incident brought Puro and Rashid closer, and Puro saw Rashid's loyalty towards her and his care for her family. Then they brought Lajo to Lahore, where Trilok and Ramchand come to receive her. Then Trilok had a tearful reunion with Paro and explained to her that if she so chooses, then she can start a new life, as Ramchand is ready to accept her even now. But Puro surprises Trilok by refusing and saying that after everything that has happened, she is where she now belongs. And Ramchand responds with tremendous empathy to Puro, and as he sees that she has accepted Rashid. Then meanwhile, Rashid slowly tries to merge into the crowd, making it easier for Puro to live with her family, and he is heartbroken as he is deeply in love with her, but wants her to be happy. However, Puro seeks Rashid out, and the two carefully bid Ramchand, Trilok, and Lajo farewell forever. So at the last of the movie, or in the novel too, Puro, she did not leave for India despite embracing by Ramchand, right? So she had told them that now she is where she belongs, and she doesn't want to leave her husband Rashid, and Pakistan has become her new home now. So that kind of thing. And I've already told you about Urmila Matolkar. She has acted as Puro or Hamida. First she was Puro, later after marrying Rashid she became Hamida. Manoj Bajpayee, he has acted as Rashid. Sanjay Suri as Ramchand. Sandali Sinha as Lajo. Priyanshu Chatterjee as Trilok. Isa Kopikar as Rajo. Lilith Dubey as Tara Puro's mother. Kulbhushan Kharbante as Mohanlal Puro's father. Alok Nath as Shyamal Ramchand's father. Farida Jalal as Ramchand's mother. Seema Biswas as a Pagli married woman. Dina Pathak as Rashid's aunt. Sudha Sivpuri as Rashid's mother. Pradeep Kukreja as Hukamchand, Salima Raja as Hukamchand's wife, Ghulam Arif as managing director, Rohitas Gorn as Rashid's brother, Saurabh Babaliya as Laja's cousin child, Niharika as Kamla, Savita Bajaj as Dai midwife, Parveena Bano as Rashid's wife. So if you talk about the reception or review of the film, then Ambarish K. Dwivedi of Rediff, he praised the acting performance of Urmila Matulkar and Priyanshu Chatterjee, Manoj Bajpayee, and the art director of Munish Sapal, but also criticized the climax of the film. Then the critic also gave the film a rating of 4 out of 5, saying that Pinjar is must see, don't miss it. Then Direct Ali of Variety reviewed the film, saying that a handsomely shot drama centered on a Hindu woman's travels during the 1947 partition, and Pinjar ranks as one of the better Bollywood treatments of this still hot but issue. So that's it. Thank you so much.